Hello YouTube fam, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Tina and I make videos on lifestyle, home, and DIY projects every single week. And as you guys already know, we bought our first home, and as this video goes up, it's actually going to be officially a month in this house, which is honestly so crazy to think about because that month has flown by. I had a whole list of things that I wanted to do within the first month, and we still have a lot to go. And in today's video, I'm taking you guys furniture / home decor shopping, but we are not going to any regular stores. Today we're gonna hit up some high-end luxury stores, and this is something that I'm definitely very new to. You guys know that I love my Target furniture and just finding things on a budget. But now that we have our own home, we have set aside a budget for furniture and obviously renovations and things like that. So although we are definitely on a budget, there are some things that we wouldn't mind splurging on. So in this video, I'm taking you guys to 4 different stores. They each have their own vibe and also a little bit of a different price point. So I thought it'd be fun to bring you guys along, kind of go over each one of the stores, see what I find, and also show you guys what I got from each one of those stores. So I hope this is helpful for any of you guys who are also shopping for furniture, or if you've ever been curious about any of these stores, this video really gives you a good insight into them. So for the first store, we're going to the most expensive one, and I actually went to the outlet version, but it is none other than Restoration Hardware, which I just recently found out that they actually changed their name to just RH. So all their branding now has just been shortened to RH. So we went to the RH outlet, which I honestly didn't even know that there was one by us. I'm in the Chicago area, so there is a really beautiful Restoration Hardware. It's a 3 Arts club, and it has a really beautiful cafe with the most gorgeous chandelier. And when I was there, I ordered a truffled grilled cheese, and I still think about that grilled cheese today. So if you're ever in Chicago, definitely check it out. It is such a beautiful spot to just go eat and also just walk around the store and see all their beautiful pieces. But for today's video, I went to their outlet and everything there is sold as is. So what you see is what you get, and you'll see tons of different pieces of furniture out on the floor. And it's advertised that everything is 35 to 70% off, which sounds like an amazing deal, but you have to keep in mind that these are very luxury prices, so it is super high end. Most of their furniture is up in the thousands, and their most iconic piece has to be the Cloud Couch, which their regular 6-foot long one starts at $4,000. And if you want to buy the sectional version of the Cloud Couch, that is upwards of $10,000. I was hoping maybe to see one at the outlet, but we were out of luck. We did see some very beautiful pieces, and I was just so excited to sit on a couch and actually kind of just visualize how big a couch will look in our space. So going on this trip not only inspired me, but it just helped me visualize things a lot better when it comes to my own space. So if you're in the same spot of me, I would definitely suggest to just go to a furniture store and just check things out, and this way you're just able to narrow down your decision on each piece.
What are your first impressions?
I'm very impressed because this looks a lot nicer than other outlets I've seen. Of course, I've only seen it online, but let's sit and see if this feels good. I don't know. Just feels like a regular couch. I feel like all of this furniture is too big for our place. Okay, we both love this one. It is a concrete coffee table, and I just love the legs on this. I'm pretty sure it'd be way too big for our living room, and that's like the issue. I feel like everything here is so grand. What do you guys think? Would you get this coffee table? Let me know. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of info on like pieces that I probably wouldn't have thought of getting. Even like this, like look at this shape. And these little legs are so cute. I love this. Don't love the price, but I love it. And for each one of these stores, I did want to go over what makes the store luxurious or high-end. So I have my notes right here so I don't forget anything, but RH is just luxury because they have renowned designers and artists. So they hire people outside of the US, a lot of times from Europe, and their pieces are really high quality. So many of their products are handmade, so only a handful of each product can be made. So if you compare it to more budget-friendly options like IKEA or Target, those items can be mass-produced really quickly, so RH really puts in their quality by putting in handmade products. And also, a lot of their products are very oversized, so I can imagine people with larger houses will need bigger pieces to fill up that space. So RH definitely appeals to more of the luxury consumer. And even though I went there knowing that I wasn't going to buy anything, it was just really cool to see all these pieces in person, and that way I was able to find inspiration and just find pieces that will fit in our budget. So for me, it was a lot of fun just walking around around and browsing, but if you do plan on going to the outlet and buying something, you definitely want to go with a game plan. A lot of these items are returns or they have damage on them, so you kind of have to go in there knowing what you want. My top picks there are definitely their couches and their dining tables, so make sure that you go there with a list and a game plan. So next we headed over to Crate & Barrel, which I cannot believe this was my first time going in person, and I just learned that they were founded in Chicago, so I definitely need to go there more often because they have such beautiful pieces. And if you're not familiar with Crate & Barrel, they are a high-end home store. They have a lot of contemporary design, and I feel like they're really known for their household essentials. So if you're getting married, you're most likely going to look at Crate & Barrel for wedding registry stuff. And when I got married, I actually put some Crate & Barrel items on my list as well. So I have this really beautiful wooden bowl from them and I love it so much. So I already knew that they have quality items, especially for the kitchen. So that was my goal going into Crate & Barrel because I knew that I could afford their kitchen items, but of course I wanted to look at furniture as well. And right when we walked in, we saw so many beautiful dining setups. There were a lot of neutrals and wood tones and it just felt so homey and I really love their style. The store is set up in a vignette style, which you're probably familiar with. If you go to like an IKEA, you'll see that everything's set up as if you're in a home. So that way they're able to showcase all of their items as if they were in your home. And I actually found out that Crate & Barrel is the innovator of that. So the way that you see most furniture stores set up now is because of Crate & Barrel. So that's a little fun fact that I found out as I was doing more research about Crate & Barrel. And what really drew me to their pieces is how modern and contemporary they are, but also super timeless, and the quality is super good. One of the most popular collections they have is by Leanne Ford. So I've seen a lot of her pieces on Instagram. She has a whole collection filled with arches and they are so beautiful. I'll pop some of these pieces on the screen here, but I've seen those all over Instagram. And when we were in person, Brian and I spotted this beautiful dresser. This piece really caught our eye and honestly was the first piece that me and Brian actually agreed on. So we did decide to buy it and I'm super excited because this is my first investment piece into this house. It has a beautiful oak finish with rounded curves and a lot of storage, and this piece is also super versatile. So I've also seen it as a console table in an entryway, but also as a media stand and even a diaper changing station. So this piece is really versatile. So even if we move house and move it into a different room, this piece can work so many different ways and I am so excited to get it. It will actually come next week, so that is also super great because we were scared that we weren't gonna get furniture until winter time. So I'm really excited that I can finally put my clothes away because I still have them in my suitcase right now. And I'm just so excited because this is just a moment that I've dreamed of being able to furnish my house with some beautiful pieces. And part of the reason why I've never went to Crate & Barrel before was I was kind of intimidated to go in. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but sometimes when I go in a store and if I know I'm just window shopping, I feel like I shouldn't be there. But after going there and seeing all the pieces for myself, I realized that they actually do have a lot of affordable pieces, especially when it comes to their home decor. And when it does come to those bigger items, you actually are getting a great value for the price that they have it at. I also wanted to share what else I got from there, so I did pick up some kitchen items as I mentioned. So first, oh, I'm so obsessed with these. So first we have these beautiful measuring cups and measuring spoons. The cup part is brass and then you have these wooden handles, which you guys know I'm a big fan of wood accents. Not only are they beautiful, but they're also functional and these are gonna last forever. They're gonna look so great displayed and oh my god, I just love them so much. I did end up grabbing this rattan tray. It is just so perfect, especially for a bathroom or on a dining table. So it's a very versatile piece. This also came in a bunch of other colors, so if you're interested, I will have it linked down below. And of course, I could not leave with some other essentials, so I got this little plate, and this one is actually going to be used for paint. And then I also got an insulated mug. These are my favorite. They keep my tea and my coffee hot for so much longer than a regular mug. If you've been looking for one, this is just the perfect size, and I cannot wait to have my morning tea in this. And speaking of morning tea, this next item is something that I've had on my wish list for quite a while. I should have taken it out of the box. Give me 1 second, please. Dun, da, da, da. I got a Smeg tea kettle. This is an electric tea kettle and it is a beautiful retro style that Smeg is known for. So here it is. This is gonna look so beautiful on my countertop. And I'm at that age where I want things on my countertop to be beautiful. So this definitely is one of those items. And I know this is gonna last literally forever. So I'm very, very excited about this. It comes in so many different colors. So you guys wanna check this out, I will have it linked down below as well. But this is definitely a treat and I cannot wait to use it tomorrow. The next place we headed off to was Arhaus, which is another one of those stores that I was a little bit intimidated to go into. One of their most iconic pieces is this beautiful gold mirror, which is similar to the Anthropologie Primrose one. So that's one of the pieces that first come to mind when I think about Arhaus. But their style is very traditional with some global influences. So as I was walking around, I noticed a lot of textures, woods, and a lot of deeper tones while still making it feel super light and homey. And honestly, I was a little bit surprised by seeing how much color there was everywhere. And that really just gave me so much inspo because you guys know I'm very into my neutrals and earth tones, but just seeing more splashes of color here and there gave me so much inspo. Wow, so many beautiful light fixtures here. Perfect for a dining room. Wow. This cabinet is so gorgeous, looks vintage. But this would be so beautiful in a bathroom or a kitchen. Ah, so pretty. Okay, this is an interesting setup. So there's a dining table, but then there's this little settee love seat situation on here instead of a bench. I feel like you need a big dining room for this setup, but interesting. Love this lighting too. And as I was looking for more info on Arhaus, I found that they are all about sustainability. A part of their mission is to use as much reclaimed and recycled materials as possible. And they also partner with artisans from around the world, and one of their goals is just to create some beautiful quality pieces that are built to last. So to me, knowing all that information really made sense on why it is a luxury brand and why they are considered high-end. And when I was walking around, I did notice a lot of sale price tags. So even though they are higher end, you're able to find some things on a special price or a discount or a sale. And I feel like walking around, I did find some really good items for a great price. One of the pieces that caught my eye was this beautiful ottoman. It was velvet and had this raw edge and it was super sturdy. And just looking at the floor model, I can tell that this piece was going to last us. So I did decide to get it. So hopefully next week when all these pieces come in, I will be able to give you guys an update. The last store we went to was West Elm, which they're really well known for their modern and trendy pieces. A lot of their pieces are mid-century modern inspired, so if that is your thing, you definitely have to check out West Elm. And out of all the high-end places that we went in this video, I think that West Elm is probably one of the more affordable options. They carry a lot of home decor pieces and also regularly have sales. So if you look on their website, you'll see a lot of pieces that are made by local artisans, and a lot of these things are handcrafted and handmade. And I also read on their website that they are the first ever home retailer to join the Fair Trade USA, so they ensure fair wages for their workers as well as healthy working conditions and community development. So knowing all these things about West Elm also makes me feel so much more comfortable just spending my money there and knowing that I'm getting quality pieces. You guys, remember when we did the DIY version of these? These are actually really beautiful, but the DIY one was great too. And then they have so much cute decor for your house. I love all the kitchen items that they have here. Such a good selection. Oh my god, I love everything green, and this is so beautiful. Like literally the most perfect shade of green. Babe, you need this for your office. They have so many good nightstand options, and I really like this one the best. This is solid wood. It has a drawer, so there's plenty of space to put things in a way. But also there's a space at the bottom that you could put decor. And overall, a really good piece. It's not too mid-century modern, and I think the wood tone is beautiful. So previously, whenever I walked into West Elm, I basically would just look at their decor pieces and things on sale. But this time, I really took a look at their furniture pieces, and they have some really great ones. Their most popular furniture pieces definitely have to be the couches as well as their coffee tables. So right now, we are considering getting the lift top coffee table. You guys know I love my lift top coffee tables. They are so functional and also are really great for small spaces. So I'm still deciding if we're going to get that one or not, but they also have some really great pieces for the bedroom. So in store, I saw a lot of their nightstands as well as a few headboard pieces, but I did go online later that night and I found a bed frame that I am absolutely in love with. and I did order it, so I'm really excited to get this piece into the bedroom. So here's a photo of it up on the screen. This is the modern rattan bed, and it is very similar to kind of the setup that I had in my LA apartment. I cannot get enough of the cane and black look, so I'm very excited to put this into our bedroom. The only problem is this is not coming until next year. According to their website, I'm supposed to get this in January, so my bedroom makeover is actually going to be on pause until then, but I definitely will be giving you guys some updates on the bedroom, so please stay tuned for that. The reality is furniture is just taking so much longer to ship these days, but if I'm going to wait for a furniture piece, it's going to be this one, so it's going to be worth it, and I know that this makeover is going to be amazing. It also gives me plenty of time to come up with more ideas and DIYs for the bedroom, so I cannot wait for that. And while I was in the store, I did buy one item. So I did get that cute plant pot. So it's super simple and cute and reminds me of that end table. And when I got rung up at the cash register, I found out that this piece was on sale, so that was a nice little surprise. I'm planning to get more plants soon, so of course I needed some more pots. So those were all the high-end stores that I went to this time around. Let me know in the comments below which store was your favorite to shop with me at. I would have to say that Crate & Barrel really sparked my interest and resonated with me the most, but I also really love West Elm, so those are my top 2 picks. If you guys like this kind of video, let me know in the comments down below where you want me to shop next. I have a lot more rooms to furnish, so I'll definitely be shopping and taking you guys along with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little sneak peek of the items that I chose for my bedroom. I cannot wait for them to come. And I know at the beginning of this month, I said that I wanted to finish the bedroom for October, so I'm going to shift my focus into the kitchen instead. So if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe down below so you can stay up to date with all my videos. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and follow me over on Instagram. I post on there every single day. And that is it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!